Alrighty, good morning, Arkansas. This is Assistant Chief Forecaster Cameron back here once again. I'm here to give you guys your morning forecast for today here. So first and foremost here, if you're up with me this bright early on Tuesday morning here, it is a muggy first thing in the morning for much of Arkansas here. So this is current temperatures right now, guys, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and we've got temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s here. So a very hot and a very humid day is in store for Arkansas as we get towards this afternoon into this evening here. So you guys already know heat advisor goes for the entire state. So everyone, make sure you stay hydrated, limit your time outdoors. And the National Weather Service in Little Rock is really recommending that people don't travel as much during the peak daytime heating hours of the day. Try to do it either first thing this morning or wait till sundown once the temperatures have gone down to a reasonable level here. So we got 79 already in Little Rock. We got 79 also down there George Monticello here in Pine Bluff. We got 77 in Camden, 81 right now in Hot Springs, 81 in Mena, 81 in Texarkana here, 79 in Fort Smith right now, 77 up there towards Fayetteville, 77 in Jonesboro, and 77 in Mountain Home at this current time here. And this is 4 o'clock in the morning, by the way, and temperatures did not drop off much during the overnight hours. Here's current heat indexes right now here in already 85 degrees near Hot Springs here, 88 near that area as well, 86 down there in Texarkana, 76 in El Dorado right now, 80 degrees is your heat index right now in the metro, also in Fort Smith at this current point here. So as you guys know, the heat advisory is in effect. The heat advisory goes for not only the 105 to 110 plus heat indexes, but it also goes for your overnight lows here, because overnight lows, as you guys are seeing right now, are not dropping off much here. So even overnight, limit your time outdoors here. Don't spend too much time outdoors, guys, because those sultry overnight lows here are not going to help recover too much for us here. So with that being said here, now I am watching some storms up here in far southeastern Missouri at this current point here. We'll have to watch and see if that kind of skirts by far northeastern Arkansas for today. I'm not expecting much in the way of severe weather or widespread rainfall for today here. As a matter of fact, this may not even make it into northeastern Arkansas by this morning here. However, if it does, we'll keep you guys updated right there. But near Poplar Bluff, we've got a couple of flash flood warnings up there at this current time here. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about something that's going to be very interesting for us down the road here. So this is now potential tropical cyclone number 6 here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put a track on the storm here. And there's a track that just came up here. So the current track takes this just north of Haiti and Dominican Republic, and just north of Cuba, takes it completely over water through the Caribbean into the Gulf of Mexico here. Now, I want to stress, at the end of this cone is where the uncertainty is very high right now. It goes from just the east side of Florida all the way towards the central Gulf of Mexico. Now, what's going to be happening with this tropical system here is going to be very interesting what happens over the next couple of days to next week. As we get towards the weekend and in the upcoming next work week here, this tropical system and an approaching cold front from the northeast may result in a pretty good chance of rainfall here in Arkansas. So we'll have to wait and see. There's also some computer model guidance that says this tropical system kind of screws us from seeing all that cool and drier air behind the front of boundary as well. So there's a lot of features that need to come together. There's a lot of trends that need to be monitored here. But the one thing that we're going to keep an eye on here, guys, is this system. And right now, just looking at a decent amount of convective development, especially on the northern and western side of here, you can still see a little bit of dry air here. We can go ahead and pull up water vapor imagery at this current time here. So you guys are going to see what I'm talking about here. So there's your water vapor imagery right now here. I'm going to go to upper level real quick to show you guys what I'm talking about. So there's still a little bit of drier kind of working in on the southern side of the system here, but still looking very healthy this morning here. And I would not be shocked this thing became a tropical storm, which will be Fred. And I wouldn't be shocked that happened as we get towards later this morning or into this afternoon here. So potential tropical cyclone number 6 is here. Current sustained winds right now sitting at around 35 miles per hour, moving to the west at about 15 to 20 miles per hour. So this system is moving pretty steadily towards the west here, and as so forth, it's going to continue that western to northwestern track until it gets to near Cuba, and it's going to try to make a run for the north. And the question is, by this point, what happens by the time it gets here? That's the number one question at this time, and we can go ahead and pull up some forecast models for you guys. So this is forecast trends right now. This is the GFS Ensemble run, and it's basically all over the place. You got some in eastern Florida along the southeastern coastline. You got some that take it out into the central Gulf, which, by the way, if that happens, we will be dealing with it here in Arkansas. And we got some taking it through the eastern Gulf of Mexico and making a landfall on the Florida Panhandle or in Alabama or Mississippi here. So what may end up happening is the front of boundary that's going to come through this weekend will likely steer this system away. However, with the moisture coming in, meeting with the cold front, you may see a little bit of increased shower and thunderstorm development across Arkansas, but we'll keep you guys updated on that here. So here's the other computer model trends right now here, and this is basically a good idea of where it's wanting to track it. So through eastern Gulf of Mexico, western Florida, up into the Florida Panhandle, there's some outliers that are kind of taking it to Louisiana, some taking to Mississippi and Alabama, some taking this one, take it straight into Louisiana, into Texas here. So there's still a lot of things that need to be worked out with this system here, but we'll keep you guys updated on all that. So that being said, here's your weather highlights for today here. Heat advisory for everyone, for all of Arkansas through Thursday. Little to no rainfall is expected throughout this week. However, rain chances will begin to pick up as we get towards later part of this week and into the weekend here as the front of boundary begins to make its way down into Arkansas. And also by that point, if any storms do get going, I would say Friday and Saturday, we'll have to watch it for potential of isolated severe weather. Right now, primarily strong damaging winds looks to be the primary concern with that as we get towards the weekend here. High heat and high humidity will result in dangerous heat indexes of 105 to 110 plus in some localized areas over the next couple of days here. So stay hydrated, limit your time outdoors, and check on the pets, check on your elderly, check on folks that don't have AC, and limit your time outdoors, guys. If you have to work outside, take frequent breaks as well. Some heat relief, as I just got through mentioning, is possible as we get towards this weekend. We're also monitoring the progression of what is now potential tropical cyclone number 6 here. So here's your morning regional outlook for today here, guys, and more of the same. Dangerous heat indexes are expected widespread across Arkansas. High temperatures in the upper 90s to even in some cases some low 100s possible, especially across southwest Arkansas. So we'll continue to keep you guys updated right here on your source for all things Arkansas weather.